Hi all, welcome back to the new tutorial of MS Excel 365 formula series. My name is Sachin and in this tutorial we are going to learn a new different formula that is called trim range. So let's start guys. First we'll see the description of this formula, what it says. This says trims a range to the last used cell in any direction. So basically, as the name suggests, we will be able to get a crisp range by putting or by implementing this formula. How we can do? The formula is very simple. We're supposed to give a range, and after that, we have to define the range trim mode. This can be row trim mode or column trim mode. First, we'll try to put this formula in a very basic way, and after that, we will utilize this optional parameters also. How we can put, for example, in front of you, this is the list where name of employees, department, ratings and salary has been given. For example, if I am just selecting the sheet and if I am pressing enter, I am able to see my series that is started from name and ended with the name. So basically what this formula is trying to do, if I am selecting a full range, it is giving me the result only s- from name and ended with the last name. It is capturing only the cell 51 cells. And if I'm adding one more cell, for example, I'm adding ABC, it is automatically get populated over here. So what this formula is trying to do, it is taking all the range that is B range, B array actually, and it is trying to trim that range wherever it finds blank cells or no data has been written. If I'm entering space here, then also this get added, this cell get added here, and here you can see the count become 52. Now I am doing this undo mode, and after that we'll see the next parameter also, which is trim range. So in this example, we are able to see the name has been already captured. If I want to trim the header also, I can select one. Sorry, did I? Zero by default value if I'm trying to put one, and it is giving me the result like that. So wherever it finds blank, it is trimming all these things, and just the format becomes very heavy. And if I'm pressing 2, trim the trailing empty rows, if I'm pressing this, all the blank cells has been removed now, like that. And we can remove the both also, which is by default. Sorry, my bad. The 3 is by default, and apart from that, whatever function that we are going to uh, use, we can non-trim also by putting this formula. And along with that, if I want to apply this formula based on the columns as well, I can use that one also. I have selected this range and I'm just pressing enter. The cells has been already got trimmed. And if I want to select the trim columns also, I can trim that one also. If I am just pressing 0, 0 won't make any change, and 2 trailing like that, and that also won't make any difference because I have chosen only the 4 cells, and it won't make any kind of difference because I am not deleting a cell which is non-empty or something like that. So what is the usage of this formula? We will see. For example, I want to put the formula in a very dynamic range, and wherever the records are keep on adding or keep on deleting. In that way, if I'm just applying any kind of formula like x lookup, x match, or something like that, or sum also, then in that scenario, our formula get we have to change that particular formula. So that's why where we this formula we can use. One more thing I just want to tell you, in for use this formula, we have a different trick also. If I've selected this range, I'm getting the full range. If you see, if I'm just pressing dot after that double dot, you will see my cells got trim without applying that formula from the end. If I am pressing that dot in front of this, then my cell got trimmed in front also. So basically what it is showing, we can, instead of applying this trim array formula, we can apply this dot also, so that we can trim our row. So this is one shortcut that I want to tell you. So this is couple of much about this formula. Hope you like the session. Thank you guys. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and stay tuned for the next video, and keep learning. Thank you guys.